This is a little bit on masks. Um, I have autoimmune disorder, and my body attacks itself, and I have asthma, and the bottom part of my lungs are blackened. I started smoking in 1983 and just quit maybe 3 years ago, and I'm 50 years old. And I've almost died. I've had the doctors come in with asthma and have one little inhaler, Accupint, which I hadn't tried. That just it done everything, steroids, everything, and I was dying. They didn't know what to do for me, and this went on continually. And not only that, my son has had cancer, and my daughter has really bad asthma. Now, I don't believe that I have the right to infringe upon your rights to tell you not to wear masks. I don't have that right, and I wouldn't try to take that upon myself. But in the same thing, you know what, for us who feel more like, hey, this might be better for our health if we wear a good mask, not just one of those cloth ones, and because Chris had chemo and radiation, my son who had brain tumor, um, and Amber and I, and Chris with asthma on top of all that, all of us, we've had to take steroids and breathing treatments, and God even, it was so bad that I knew I was dying, and I felt my body being healed. I mean, I wasn't completely healed, but God saved my life. Now, I know that everybody wants to just bust each other apart. I mean, everybody's ready to fight. Everybody's ready to throw that punch. Everybody's ready to tell the other person off because they got a right. We got a right to tell each other off, and we got a right to just tell each other like it is, and then whip out a gun and pistol whip each other and shoot each other. If some people want to wear masks, let them wear masks. If they don't, then don't. But we don't have to fight each other about it, and we can respect each other. There's nothing wrong with being respectable. It's right to be respectable. And if we can find this even ground to where some of us are, compromised with our health, we don't want to get the flu. It doesn't matter if it's pneumonia or COVID. We don't, it could be a death sentence. So, there's normal precautions that people have used in a flu season. If you've got the flu and you've got a fever, they'll just tell you stay at home for a couple of days until you start mending up and the fever is gone. That's always been the general rule. And that's just being respectful to others so they won't get the flu or whatever is going around, the stomach flu or whatever it is. That's just common courtesy. That's just what we've always agreed on, and it's worked. But either side doesn't have the right to just browbeat each other because your opinion might be a little bit different. It's unbelievably insane to me how people are ready, up in arms, ready to fight each other over something like this. And I fully understand if you're healthy and, it, you don't have, I wouldn't want to wear a mask either if I didn't have asthma. I wouldn't. Unless it was around an older person or someone I knew that was compromised that could get sick. And that's just common courtesy. It's common sense. That's all. Just common sense. Just common decency. And being respectful. God bless you. Catch you on the flip side.